What's up, guys? Welcome to another live day stream with FOREX. It's been long. I traded live on the YouTube with my YouTube subscribers. You guys rock. So today I want to trade live. I'm ready trading live already. As you can see, we are selling BTCUSD and we are in massive profit as usual. You know how we do, right? We are in massive profit already. So in this live session, I'll be explaining the strategy, my thoughts, what I was looking at, and why I actually sold BTC USD over the weekend. I sold on Saturday, and I have been making profit from Saturday. In FOREX, there is, I think, 2 days off, but as a trader, there is no day off. There is no day off. There is no day off. If you see your setup, even if it's on the weekend and it's on the crypto market, you just need to, hit and take what belongs to Caesars. There is no time, to wait. I will be explaining the strategy and basically everything that I was looking at. Currently, we are around 450 pips profit. 450 pips profit running already. So let's see how it goes. I started selling from here. So it is pretty clear. If you know how I trade, I always preach two things, which is liquidity and inefficiency. And liquidity are a form of previous low, previous high. As a matter of fact, every session high and low has, liquidity resting there. I made a video about liquidity, but that was just an introduction. I will make, a core video about liquidity, and I'll be explaining 5 types of liquidity that plays out, almost every day in the first market. And I'll be explaining 2 liquidity that plays out every day in the London session. If you master just these 2 liquidity, I won't say much about it now. So I won't spoil the juice. You feel me, right? So if you take a look, why I sold, the first time I sold was here. Now let me zoom in so you can see properly. No excuses. No excuses. Now, if you take a look at this candle, this huge bullish candle, every candle is supposed to have an open. A bullish candle is supposed to have an open, a high, close, and a low, right? So open here, we had a high, we had a close, and there was no low. There was no wick down. And whenever I see a candle like this, it means there's an inefficiency here. And I know that price will definitely come back to feel it. And take a look at this huge bullish candle. This is a fair value gap. And it has no wick. It has an open, a high, and a close. It has an a open, high, close. There was no low, right? So it means there's still there's inefficiency resting below here. Now let me zoom out a little bit. So what I needed to do was just to wait for the closure of this bearish candle. As you can see, this bearish candle closed below this bullish candle. So when I saw this closure, the market went up a little bit on during this bullish candle, and I sold here. I sold that my initial stop loss was here, which is the previous high, right? As the market took out this low, I knew it was going to sell down to fill this inefficiency, which was in the form of fair value gap. You feel me, right? So I knew market was going to go down, take out this low, and even here, because there's a sell side liquidity resting below here. Definitely, if you bought here on Friday during the news, you're going to put your stop loss here. And like I said, there is liquidity in every high and low. This place that my stop loss was initially, there's liquidity resting above here. But all you need to know as a trader is which liquidity is the market going to take, which liquidity is the market about to take. So if you know which inefficiency the market wants to fill, there is inefficiencies everywhere in the market and there's liquidity everywhere in the market. But if you know the one that the price is about to go for, then you can frame a setup around around there and look for your trigger. So I knew price was going to go down, tank, clear out all this inefficiency, which was this was an on-field. Whenever you see a huge bullish candle like this, just know that price will definitely come back to refill it. So that was why I kept on selling over the weekend. And yesterday during market open, we saw a huge spike, which was this bearish candle here. It went down to take out all the liquidity that was resting, below this initial swing. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see. So the market opened here, went down to take out all the liquidity that was resting. I'm supposed to record this. I'm not recording. Wow. So let me record. And let me also share this link in my community so other people can join. So as I was saying, during yesterday market open, price went down to clear this liquidity. Now, during that taking of during price going down during this surge to take out this liquidity, it's left an inefficiency here. I said market seeks liquidity and inefficiency. If you understand just these two concepts, it will be easy for you to look for entries in the market. When price was going down to clear the liquidity resting below this initial swing, it created an inefficiency here, which was in the form of fair value gap. Now we have different type of inefficiency. We have the breaker block, the fair value gap, the order block. But if you take a good look at BTC, the 1 hour chart, you can see that the price has been reacting to what's it called, to fair value gap more than other blocks. So took out this liquidity here, created one, and price pulled back inside the inefficiency here. So if you want to take this trade as a trader, there are two things you need to watch out for. I love trading within range, right? So the first thing will be this. I'll take this place as a high, and this place what's it called, as a low. So this will be my high and this will be my low, right? I will watch. If price should take out this place, then I wouldn't be looking for sell setup, because this place is this inefficiency is supposed to push price down. So as you can see, price was going up here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullish candle moving in the same direction. So if this candle kept on going and invalidated this zone here, I wouldn't be looking to take a buy. I wouldn't be looking to take a sell. I'll be looking for buy setup. But as you can see, after 5 bullish candle, we saw a huge bearish candle. In retail terms, this is an engulfing candle. Engulfed these 4, 5 candles moving in the same direction, and price pulled back, refused to take out this high. So as a forex trader, you should be thinking of selling here. Let me zoom in so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles moving in the same direction. We had a bearish engulfing closing. We had 2 bullish candles trying to take out this high. So like I said, this place and this place was our initial range. Because this bullish candle couldn't take out this range, we had to sell on the close of this bearish candle. If you look at this bearish candle, it has a strong momentum, a strong bearish momentum. First of all, it cleared this high here, this previous high on this bullish candle. It took out the liquidity there and closed below the bullish candle, indicating sell strength. So I had to add more positions here. And there is liquidity resting below this place, because I use liquidity and inefficiency as entry and exit. So This is on 1 hour chart. If I should go to the 4-hour chart, we'll see a different picture, and we can see long-term targets. So this is like a top-down analysis that I'm about to do on BTC. So just by opening this place, I can see a lot of things. And if you are buying BTCUSD at the moment, I am sorry. You're on the wrong side, and you're going to be on the wrong side for a couple of days. Because now, let me show you something. Take a look at this place, this low here. Take a look at this low. Sorry, forgive my drawing. I'm not using TradingView. I'm supposed to use TradingView, but this morning I feel like, doing this the traditional way. Doing my analysis with the traditional MT5. This was what we used when I started trading forex back in 2012. I've been trading forex for the past 13 years. In case you're seeing me for the first time, I've been trading forex, and please, guys, subscribe to my channel before I forget. Subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video to your friends. I have a community where I share my signals every day. I share setups, I teach strategies. The link is in the description. If you don't have a trading account, you can use my link to open your trading account, and there is a lot of goodies to make this week. I'm running around 453 pips in profit, and it's just a Monday, so this week is it has a lot of promising setups. This is around $1,600 this morning as a profit. I'm not thinking about closing. Now let me show you something on the 4-hour time frame. This huge bullish move you're seeing here happened on Friday. This huge run during the news towards the close of New York session on Friday. Now it failed to take out this place here. Like I said, market seeks liquidity and inefficiency, and there was a breaker block here. This zone here is a breaker block, so price went up. If price closed above here, then this breaker block, this bearish breaker block, is invalid. Forgive me, I talk a little bit fast. It's invalid. So, but as you can see, we had this huge bullish candle into this zone. Now let me draw this zone so you see what I'm talking about. In retail terms, as I'm using some of ICT terms, in retail terms, this breakout block is just basically breakout and retest. So I'll be doing a video explaining ICT terms and retail terms, and how ICT stole a lot of our terms. I started trading back then in 2012, and there was no ICT bullshit back then. It was just pure retail trading. So but if you're a good retail trader, you should be able to understand that ICT is just using he just changed few words. So watch out for that video. It's going to have a lot of information on it. So this is a breaker block. This place is a breaker block. Here is a breaker block. If price closed above here, that means this bearish breaker block is invalid, and I'll be looking for buy setups to take out this buy side liquidity. Because believe me, guys, if you sell here, look at this huge bearish candle, right? If you sell here, let me zoom out a little bit. If you place a sell here, ideally your stop loss is going to be here. So there is lots of liquidity resting above this place. Here, there's a lot of liquidity. Why? Because sellers that sold in this place here. A lot of people will put their stop loss here. It's safe, right? So market is going to target here in a few weeks. But before market we go for this buy side liquidity, is trying to seek sell side liquidity and target an inefficiency. So if you take a look at this place, this is a double bottom here, one bottom, and this is another bottom. So this is double bottoms, and double bottom is liquidity, believe me. Previous high, previous low, there's liquidity resting above and below. Double bottoms, triple bottoms, there's liquidity resting above and below those places. So market is grabbing this one right now, right? Let me zoom out to see if there is an inefficiency that is trying to tap in. Beautiful. I think I can see an inefficiency here. Let me zoom out a little bit to see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So I won't be expecting Bitcoin to get to this level, but from what I'm seeing right now, no, that is not a valid level. That is not a valid level. No, that is not a valid level here. Is this a valid level? No. If it does not have minimum 3 touches, it is not a valid psychological level. Okay, I'll take this place as one. Here is one. Why? Because of it has 1 touch here, another one here, third one here, and there's something happening here as well. So let's see if we'll see a rejection here. Definitely we'll see some rejection here, but I don't know if it's going to be a strong rejection or not. Let me look for on-field inefficiencies. I just saw one, right? Now, take a look at this candle here. If you look at this place right now, if you look at this particular candle, you're going to see that price is just testing here and is approaching this POI. So there's high tendency of we seeing some rejection here, and there is liquidity resting in this place. So I don't know if price is going to come back to take out this place and tap into this POI here, but it's market, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Let me take a look at the daily time frame to see if I can get a clearer picture of what BTC is trying to do. Okay, I think the daily time frame is more clear. Okay, beautiful. Let me take this off. So from the daily time frame, I can see that price will take out this place. It is obvious there is inefficiency here on field here. Look at this this bullish candle here. From here to this place, market might likely come here, tap into this zone, and we'll be looking for for bullish rejection in this place. We're looking for bullish rejection over here. Wow. So take a look at this bearish candle. If you are a retail trader, you should know what this means, right? Previous high, now price failed to close above, huge bearish engulfing candle. This is a bearish setup, nice bearish setup. I will risk my half of my bank account on this setup. Why? Because I know from data, I know from past record, I know what is about to happen. So we'll see some bearish trend into this place. I can still see something here. So let's see what happens. There's liquidity here and here. Now there is an on-field inefficiency here. let me use my highlighter. There is liquidity here and here. There is an on-field inefficiency here. So there's every tendency of price pulling back into this zone. So my take profits will be, I'll start taking my take profit here. Ooh, that sound. That sound is therapeutic. What the fuck is happening, fam? Nice one, nice one. Like that. Wow. So guys, please, if you're still watching, just leave a like. It's going to help the algorithm to share this video to a lot of traders. Nice one, nice one. I like what I'm seeing right now. I like what I'm seeing at the moment. If you can see, price is grabbing liquidity. So we're running around almost $1,800 profit. And just Monday morning, what Forex can do for you is something that can't be overemphasized. I can't just, it's something that I can't explain. You feel me, right? It's something that once you learn this skill, it's a skill for life. Let's see how it goes. We're running in nice profit, fam. Nice profit. Another day, another profit. If price were to close above this place, I wouldn't sell here. And if price rejected above here and start going up, I wouldn't sell here. So when I saw the close below this place, this zone, I knew, okay, now we are heading for I had to sell. There's a lot of information to share. I feel like saying things, but that would be me hurting my academy students. Ooh, a lot of information to share. A lot of information, man. If you know what I know, if you see the market from the way I see, wow. If you see the market from the way I see the market, then believe me, you're gonna be able to have profit like this. It's not about. I'm not trying to flex profit. When I tell people that I understand how the market works, I'm not bragging. I'm not trying to say I'm a better trader. I still take losses. I take losses, but the profits. Every strategy has a win rate and a lose rate, and I know the win rate of my strategy. I know the losing rate. My strategy has a win rate of 80%. It means out of every 100 trade that I take, um, I tend to lose just 20 and win 80. But that's not what we're doing right now. Let's see how it goes. If you're watching, just leave a reaction, like this video, please. Like this video and drop a comment. I'll be doing a proper video to explain the volume and algorithm strategy. It works with London session. In that video, I'll be explaining liquidity and inefficiency. Again, maybe I will just do a paper video. I'll write everything on the paper and I'll be, and I'll record, because I don't know why topics like this are not going viral. Topics like this are supposed to go viral on YouTube. If traders should learn how the algorithm works in the forex markets, Charlie, it's gonna be more money. And I am not selfish with this information, just that a lot of people have paid for it, and releasing them on YouTube sound as in it looks somehow. But nevertheless, that is why I created this channel, right? To teach and help. So I'll be doing a video to explain the algorithm and what's it called, volume strategy. It plays out every morning in London session. This might be the only strategy you need. Why I'm saying this, because I have backtested this myself. I know the win rate is not something that is not a guess and try error, right? I have data, backed data, that I didn't get this from anybody. I sat down and watched how the market works every day. Watch the daily cycle of the forex market. What happens in the Asia, in the London, in the New York session, in the Frankfurt, in the Tokyo session. So I had to, and this strategy that I say works in the London session, I have same strategy for New York. You understand? But if I've made money in the London session, there's no need to trade in New York. You understand? So except I will just create a different account for London and New York. This closure of this candle means the bearish strength is high. Take a look at this candle. Look at just take a look at the open, the high, the low, and close. Everything is indicating bearish strength, bearish strength, bearish strength, bearish strength. $1,800 profit, almost 500 pips on a Monday morning, guys. This is crazy. 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 Let me just close one of the profits. Let me close one of the profits. They say take profit before you take screenshots. Should I close extra one? Man. My father is not the owner of the market. This is a real account, and I'm not here to play around. So, in as much as I'm trying to trade live on YouTube, the money means a lot. This money, if you press your calculator in Africa, you should know the amount here. If you're in Nigeria, you should know that this is above 2 million at the moment. If you're in Ghana, this is more than 20,000 cities. It can pay your rent, do a lot for you. You feel me, right? So I'm not just here. This is not content. This is retrading. There's a lot of emotions actually flowing within what you're saying right now. Decisions, indecisions, and all of that shit. But that's I think that's why experience speaks better. You feel me? So let's see how it goes. 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 So I think I might be going off right now because I have a session with some of my mentees, and it is time. It's 11 o'clock here in Ghana. In Nigeria is around 12 p.m. So I have a session, but I'm still holding my sell position. If you're watching to this extent, please leave a like and subscribe. That's the best way you can support us right now. We are in growing channel, and you can go to my profile and watch my videos. You understand? You should be trading. You should be on YouTube. There are videos, educational content that's going to help you to become profitable. Just go through them, and there's no perfect time to start. Like I always preach, pick a time and make it perfect. So see you at the top, because